welcome back to another adventure in Abraham Lincoln's world. This is episode 3 of my web series, and you guys get to see everything I've done and the changes since last time, which is actually a lot of things. First off, I'm going to start off with the front yard. We'll kind of walk around my house, and eventually you'll see a big surprise at the end, which is pretty awesome. But you'll just have to wait until then. I have the front yard, which I opened up a lot, all the way down to there, as you can see. And actually, if you go much farther, you'll see that I kind of have my underwater area, so it's not too far out from my house. So you can see that's my underwater area, and that's one of the old boosters, my old minecart system. But another fantastic thing that I've made is lava lit. Basically like lava pathways, I guess, where essentially you dig two blocks down, put a lava down, and then put a glass on top. I did that all along the edges here, and once I kind of finally decide how big I want to make this, I will lava light all the edges and probably something in the middle so that it's still lava lit. You may also notice that I have a new texture pack. It's a mixture of two texture packs that I got. One is called Mixcraft, and the other one I cannot remember off the top of my head, but I will post the links for those in the description. Let's take a walk back to my backyard now. Lava lighting all along here, and look at that. That is my lava fountain, which I made. And I can show you guys how to make that. I can make a video of that, but it wasn't too bad, and I could kind of almost get an idea, seeing how this is 4 blocks. I essentially just made 1, 2, 3 blocks in the middle, and then just kind of broke it out over time and let it pour out everywhere. And that's kind of how it works, and I think it looks like a good fountain. I used to have stone all along the bottom, but I just replaced it with glass instead. I don't know if I've decided whether I like stone or not, but yeah, it's fully glass encased all the way from the top, so you can't fall in or do it. So it's really just for lighting and aesthetics. I began clearing out my backyard a little bit more, leveling this off. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna leave this small area and just leave these stairs here, but I'm gonna fill this in for sure. Now head inside. And I have brand new floors. I used the half blocks and just put it all around the furniture with them stacked on top of each other around furniture, except for around here, where this is my sofa and my ottoman. Found a pretty clever way to do it with the sign on the side. And this is my bed, which is made with wool and just another half block because it looks best like that for a pillow. I did lava lighting here, and I expanded my ladder a little farther down. Remove these storage areas so that there's more room in here. But let's we'll go upstairs first. And a lot more lava lighting around here. But this is my new furnace. And you see I haven't gone in here, but I do have glass making in here, and same with iron. So I was using these already. I'll take all those out later, but essentially I'm just going to be using that for making glass from all the sand and all the iron and utilizing it, because I've gotten to the point where INV edit is no longer 100% necessary for me. I can just use the tools that I've gotten already, harvest some things, and utilize that, which is definitely how I want to play the game. I just didn't want to at first. But let's go downstairs, and I'll show you guys my brand new storage room. And I made this storage room so that I can expand it this way further into this dirt until essentially I run out of time. Now under here I have redstone, so I couldn't fill those in with lava, but that's just because of those thin floors. But yeah, there's not much fancy. I've done a lot of changes, but specifically like removing this wall for more lighting. But over here you'll see the biggest change. And I don't like these signs because you can't really read them, but it says destination old mine. And I have switches here, and I kind of worked it in a way where it doesn't work as well as I wish, because I'd rather have a redstone torch indicating which one's allowed and then just have buttons, but it works. And essentially if I have this one switched down and all of these switched up, I will go to that destination. So let's take you out to the old mine. Now I have not completed lava lighting this old mine yet, so at the moment this minecart track is still pretty dark, or not necessarily dark because of the torches. I don't know, for some reason my torches don't dissipate. Now with the Halloween update they were supposed to dissipate after a certain amount of time, or at least the light was, but mine haven't done that to me yet, so I don't know. Hands up in the air, I'm just letting it go. Eventually I'll put the lava lighting on here pretty soon so that I don't have to worry about that, but at the moment this kind of works. It was a pretty far track, took me a while to make, but it works. And all I made here, essentially this is going to be the first floor underground right here, and at the moment this is all I have, just a staircase leading up into my old house, which still looks the same. I haven't changed that at all, one bit. But yeah, some fantastic changes. One of the main reasons why I put stone floors into my house was because I was sick of animals spawning in there, and I realized that the grass kind of is what causes them to spawn. If they have the proper light and proper grass and proper area, kind of like trees, but their rules are less restrictive, they will basically spawn. So one of the things I'm going to be doing is kind of removing all the grass on top of my watchtower and probably making that into glass, and also removing all of the grass anywhere else in my world on the inside of my houses. I don't think I have much else though, but I don't want to put grass anywhere inside my houses anymore because animals are obnoxious. I also have thought of maybe perhaps doing that in my backyard so that I can just have no animals in my whole entire area. But I kind of would like to have grass in my backyard. You know, it is a backyard. Same with my front yard, but yeah. This texture pack is pretty nice. It's actually a mixture of a couple things, because I installed one and then installed another one on top of it, and so I kind of got the UI changes. As you can see, it's a little different of one, and I got the skins of the other. My sword looks kind of like a lightsaber. I like it. And I have a new sun and new moon, and I like these sunscapes that Notch has added in. They're very, very beautiful, especially when you're on top of my watchtower watching the sunrise. I also added a no clouds mod because the clouds were coming up into my watchtower after I removed all my skins, and I didn't like that, so I removed them since I don't like clouds. But that's okay. I don't feel like I really need them. They just kind of get in the way anyways. But we'll go on top, show you guys what everything looks like from on top, and then I'll be signing out. This glass is awesome. This is kind of my ideal glass, although it does have two little white dots, which kind of indicates that it's glass and not solid. I like that though. You can see how my front yard's flattened out. I'm getting a little lag here. My backyard, you can see that from here too. I also changed the chickens to ducks. Oh, they still sound like chickens. But yeah, old house down there. Eventually I'll be probably I've had ideas. I went in exploring, and I've had ideas of building something way over there, or maybe connecting to that mountain or this beach over here, because this is a pretty nice beach. But at the moment, this is what I got. I hope you guys like it.